We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up Tmna stock. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side is a bullish green candle coming from an area of support. We do have price action overall, higher highs, price action overall, lower lows, midpoint, also adding second level lows, so current price is sitting at $2.00. So if price goes up, we know it can head up to 2.77, but if it stops in the mid-range of that area between price and the next SR line, it'll be coming to 2.26. And if price works its way down from that area, it can head down to the middle of that area of the second level, lowest lows and second level lows, which would be at price 1.52. And we can see price sitting in that mid-range area currently now. So market, let's say market comes down from this area and also correct all these resistance, markets in a wedge pattern, bouncing up and down until it either breaks down or breaks out. Quick tip. Market has identified multiple pushes to that top. So we do have that first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So once the market came back down from that double top, broke that overall midpoint, came back to retest, and then pushed down once, twice, and landed for that third time. And now we can see that market's trying to create that momentum off that area of lower lows. So the only thing we have right now is a single bottom and market trying to come up. So if market does break up and we do receive that incline, market can be identifying that first leg, second leg, and may fully break out with the second leg as well, retest or show some type of retest can do for that third leg and work its way up for that incline W formation. Or that market can consolidate. Walking down to the weekly time frame, price action on the weekly time frame is a bullish green candle. So it did break an area of that SR line, but before we get to that area, let's take a look at what's going on below that support. At that support, we do have that double bottom on the monthly time frame was identified as a single bottom. So we have that first, second, third overall, and the market pushed up for that fourth leg. So if we think about putting a midpoint between the overall midpoint and that lowest low, we can see price action did break that area. And so let's talk about it. So we do have first, second, third, fourth. So if that market is going to break that area with this bullish green candle, we may identify some type of retest on side by side with that price action candle. The retest, the market comes up from a double bottom and retest. If not, market will be tagging at multiple areas for resistance. So it'll be coming from a pattern at this area, that midpoint, which will be identified as a first, second, third, fourth retest. And the market broke down from a double top and retest, and it came all the way back for another retest, and it can push down if we receive a pattern here that's going to identify that market is going to come down. Walking down to the daily time frame, price action on the daily time frame is a bullish green candle. So we do see the break of that market, of that overall, of that second level lows that we did create. Walking down to the 4-hour time frame, price action on the 4-hour time frame is identifying a bullish green. This is more like a doji, so it's a weak candle overall, side by side with the second last candle. But it's still a 50% chance, so we're going to see what's going on. Because if you connect resistance, we connect that support, we can see that market is bouncing up and down within that pattern. So if market breaks out, you know it's going to head up. If not, it's going to come down. But we do see price action body, even though it's a weak candle, is above the previous body and wick is not above the previous wick. That's why that market's consolidating. So it could be identifying consolidation or a break and retest at that resistance for the market to identify another pattern to push up. If not, If we receive a pattern towards a price action and close out, market can break that SR line, retest the bottom, and work its way down further. So if you guys are trading on this lower time frame, we can see that price, if it does break that SR line, it can head down to the next area, which should be at 163 on the 4-hour time frame. And if it breaks up, you'll see where it's headed. Walking down to a 3-hour time frame. 3-hour time frame is identifying a bearish red candle with a push down to the bottom, so that's identifying a retest. So second last candle pushed up, price action retest. So it's just sitting on that first leg. We don't know if it's going to respect and push up and identify more pushes, but so far market's still identifying a consolidation because it's side by side with the second last candle, and also identifying the break and the retest with the second last candle and price action. 2-hour time frame is identifying the same thing, where it's got additional candles that stopped at that midpoint of those candles. So what happened is third to last candle spiked up, second last candle retest, price action stopped at that midpoint. So it can stop at the resistance, come down. If so, that's a double top, and it's respected. We know it's going to come up for that double bottom. And we can see more of that formation on the 1-hour time frame. Price second, solid candles, but very weak candles side by side with one another, because Y is inside that third leg of that structure, so it's consolidating. Also is at the midpoint. So a few things can happen. It could identify as that first, second, third, fourth, and push up for that W. So price action, if it does break out and turn around with another candle color, it can head back up to previous numbers of price of 209, but currently sitting at $2. If we do get that engulfment, price can head down to the area of 1.92. Headed down to the 4-hour time frame. Price action, bullish green candle, still in area of consolidation. Color candles change, but we still need to want to see if that market is going to engulf mainly just the third to last candle, see if that market's going to push up, or is it going to engulf the second and third last candle to the downside to come back down for that support. Same thing on a 30-minute market, just hanging out more at the top side of resistance instead of being at that midpoint line as we was on a 1-hour and 45-minute time frame. Walking down to the 15-minute market is getting very choppy, so we can see the pattern that's forming out. We'll talk about it a little bit now. So let's say if this market does come down from this area, we can see that market drawing out that first, second, third. If we receive a pattern here with a color and break that midpoint of that area, market's going to create that double top. If not, markets can be respected for that break and retest, which we identify that first, second. So that means we're looking for a retest at this area below that midpoint we just created or above to create that formation of that W. Headed down to the 5-minute time frame, same as well as the 15-minute time frame, and same as well as the 3-minute time frame, and same as well as a 1-minute time frame. But to go back to the 3, we can see it clearer. There's a formation pattern coming from that double bottom. So if it breaks that midpoint, we're looking for that retouch. So we can see below that coming down in red is the first leg, second leg, third leg, and then market gap to market with the fourth leg and just consolidated sideways. So we want to see if it's going to respect and push up. If not, like I said before, it can tag that area first, second, third, fourth, and come down for that double top to that previous area. But so far, once we was on that, I think the 2-hour time frame and down, market was just doing an overall consolidation. Very important information. Please study and review. Forex pattern cheat sheet, breakout and retest strategy. Click on images. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. Tmna stock.